Hi, welcome to another video of factions. This time we have me as Fusion Field Specialist in Bout 2 of Cycle 3. My opponent this time is V Tenacity from Yorkshire Tryhards. They're new in the highest level of EMEA factions, and we will be a nice test for them as EU Emperors. Let's look into our matchup real quick here. Last time I forgot we have more bands this time around in the Fusion Cup. As you can see here below, there's Nidoqueen, Jellicent, Scrafty, Diggersby on top as the other four as well. So the teams. I brought Triple Steel. I basically wanted to build my team about my brand new rank 1 Magnezone. And I brought Triple Steel, 2 Birds, and my trusty Heracross. Which seems like a really fun team. It's kind of hard meta, but who cares? It's just like a fun composition. My opponent brought something less meta. I wouldn't say too spicy, but it's definitely not meta. They brought a Charizard, which is interesting. Charizard is very flexible with his fast moves, right? Though I wouldn't mind Wing Attack at all, because that's way better for my Magnezone here. Poliwrath is the fighter that isn't as great against most steel types, like Ascaf and Magnezone do pretty well against it, and so that's fine for me. Roserade is very scary. It kind of has play against everything. It's like a pseudo fire type, right? Because it has fire, weather ball, and it can have bullet seed for either faster energy generation or poison jab for more fast move damage. And I'm expecting poison jab just for a better Pelipper, Altaria, Heracross matchup. And you one-shot Ascaf and almost one-shot Magnezone anyway with Weather Ball. Probopass, high risk, high reward mon. If my opponent is crazy, he will bring that against 4 steel types in a fighter. If he's not crazy, he will not bring that. There's no way. It's a scary Pokemon though. If you're too weak to Probopass and someone brings it, yeah, you're dead, man. It can be a hard wall to flyers and ice types. They have Frostless as well. Frostless I don't mind too much with my steel types. Everything on my line has play. Even Heracross with super effective Rock Blast does fine against it, and counter is too strong. And they have the Den as well. The Den is the only core breaker of Empoleon and Altaria, even though both still do okay against it. But it kind of beats everything on my line, so that's not great. It actually have a pretty bad matchup here. The Den and Roserade look really good for them. Poliwrath, Zard, and Frostless have a lot of play as well. And on my side is just Magnezone that can have play against anything. The Den kind of hard beats. Like Pelipper has play against everything, but the Den can just cancel it out so easy. Good thing my opponent does not have a Wish Cast, so we're gonna see a lot of Magnezone play here. Let's get into these battles. I need to skip forward because it took me a while to pick my team here. I was discussing with the other EU Emperors. So my idea here was to just win the lead and hopefully have good matchups in the back. So let's see. We did not win the lead. This is not a great matchup, but I'm gonna play it out for a bit anyway. Yes, thank you for your notification. I will shield the first move. So what I'm gonna do here is fake the Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon would one-shot the Den or Roserade, so he might respect that. And he does. Very nice. I get a debuff. Very nice. Now the Weather Ball will do even less. Another debuff. The Weather Ball will still do a lot though on my Magnezone. They tried to CMP with me. Very good counting. I did not fall for that though. I know I will lose CP. I'm just gonna go for another one here. I'm not expecting them to shield here because the Den with a shield advantage is just too good. Let's see what they do. They bring the Den. So my Pelipper won't get a line to this probably. Another debuff, it's insane. They bring in the Frostless to clear the debuff immediately. And it's Hex. Hex is worse for me because now he can Shadow Ball and farm me down. Yeah, especially Frostless with a shield up is a menace here. I somewhat expected Frostless though, because my teammate Elephant Flasher played as well earlier. They both our opponents have almost the same line, and they use Frostless a lot as well. So maybe my opponent here wanted to do the same. I want to bring a Pelipper to eat all the damage here because I know a Discharge from the Den would one-shot it, so I can easily eat a Avalanche or Shadow Ball on my Pelipper, but the game won't let me, and I anticipated, so I just threw the Mirror Shot right away. I tried to catch here because I know I'm in play rough range on my Magnezone, which is crazy, honestly, they didn't even throw. Because if I did... Oh, actually, no. I was too off. They were probably doing one more Thunder Shock. Yeah, the player rough definitely takes me out here. I had to catch there, but if the game just let me bring Pelipper in there, I'll win. Because I would have had all that energy on my Magnezone, and yeah, it would sweep. I could even farm up more, right? Alright, let's see. My next one. So what I notice now is that he had a pretty solid strategy with the Roserade. Just get a shield or energy advantage for his Deden. So I let Pelipper this time, and yeah, he's too smart. I say swap my Magnezone. There, he has no hard Magnezone answer. This is his best for sure, 100%. And I'll just keep throwing Mirror Shots here. I will no shield this time. I want to bait this out for my Ascaf, because if he has no Charizard in the back, Ascaf has a lot of play. If he does not shield this, I will flip switch. He might not and farm me down with the Den. I was kind of scared of that, but he does shield and I get a debuff. Pretty nice. I think I'll just eat all this damage on the Pelipper. Now that I'm debuffed, Leaf Storm might not even kill me. Yup. I want to get energy advantage on my Ascaf. He brought in the Den to snipe my Pelipper right away. Smart play. Let's see. Adrenaline definitely kills this Den from here. And I'm running Acid Spray. Acid Spray, I didn't feel like I need Mega Horn or Aerial Ace as much, so I went for Acid Spray. And I'm actually gonna throw it right here. If they no-shoot this, I lose 100%. If they shield it, yeah, they do shield. That means they probably want to swap out to clear the debuff. That's what this Acid Spray forces them, kind of. So I anticipate that. Their timer's almost up. They try to catch. I know they don't have energy, so I'll counter this down. I know they don't have a move yet. I think they're one off. I still have my Pelipper as well, but this brings it so low. Any fast with pressure just takes this out. I catch the move just to flex. Gotta flex sometimes. And there we go. GG. So at first, I really felt like, man, I'm gonna get smacked here. I'm absolutely gonna get wrecked because the Den is just too good against me. On paper. But Magnezone, I feel like Magnezone is really hard carrying my ass here. I feel like I could have been 2-0 already. Let's see. My next line, very classic, Altaria double steal. Basically the same idea as game 2. I did not want this thing to have an energy advantage or to get shield advantage. Let's see what they say. Swap. They go to Frostless. I bring in Empoleon. I will have to shoot a couple times, but I don't care. I just want to keep swap because I know it's going to be the Den in the back, which I want Magnezone on. The Roserade doesn't have much play against Altaria, so if I can keep that switch, that'd be awesome. Also, nothing on his line appreciates charge moves from Empoleon. So if he wants to take the shield advantage, that's fine. That'd be fine. Because I will get that shield back anyway, or I almost kill something. There we go, farm it down. The Roserade had no energy left. Their timer is almost up, but not yet, so they can't catch this. In comes the Drill Pack. That almost kills it, and he brings in the Den right away, keeping the shield advantage. Rendering the Roserade is completely useless, honestly. It's probably smart. But I still have my Magnezone. The shield advantage is gone, and I outpace him to my Mirror Shot. As long as I keep chipping this, my Empoleon and my Altaria core can just finish it off. The Roserade's almost dead, and this thing is getting pretty low. Yeah, look at how much a player off does there. Too offensive way to Pokemon. I wouldn't say Magnezone is as great in this meta, but you know, if they don't have a Wish Cache, if they don't have a Toxicroak or anything, it's just so good. They snipe me to get some energy, it doesn't matter. The Altaria will kill them here, and the opponent finished off the Den. So yeah, that was bout 2 of this cycle, of this of this cycle, yes. I was really hoping for a 3-0 here, actually, in hindsight. Game 1 didn't go really as planned. I was fortunate with my debuffs. I can't complain there. But yeah, it is what it is. We got a 2-1 where I thought I would get 3-0'd myself. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. And we won this bout as well. I hope you liked the video and have a good one. See you next week.